Hey guys, this is Devin from Pixcraft and I'm here to show you how to blur the background. To blur the background, the main steps are to select the object you're not going to blur is the main step, is the first step. I can't say the main step, is the first step. You can choose any of selection tool like the lasso tool or the quick selection tool or the pen tool. But in this picture I'm gonna use this quick selection tool. Okay, let's get started. This is the beauty of the quick selection tool. It automatically recognizes that which area is to be selected. See, and you can see these threads coming out of the selection. We will not adjust it by the quick selection tool. Alternative tool, we have the refine edge tool. What is it? I'll tell you a few seconds later. The magic of the refine edge tool is you can select these hairs which have a distance which are not actually clear in the picture. Okay, now it's time to do some magic tricks. And what is the magic trick of today? Today's magic trick is the refine and edge tool. How to use it? Let me show you guys. As you can see the threads coming out of the selection, you can easily remove them by this tool. Okay, let's go. You remember the hair we couldn't select their hair. It's pretty much easy. You can see all of the hair selected very clearly. As you can see, these areas are so harsh over here. We will smooth them. We'll make them smooth, right? Okay, let's zoom out and pretty much good. But look over here. Okay, when you have to remove thing, you'll do just like this. I will be removing. See, it's getting removed. Okay, when you're gonna add it, you're gonna press alternative key and use and brush it, paint it, right? Paint it. Okay, now we have to remove this. Okay, be careful. Okay, there we go. When you're blurring the background, these things are pretty much important. What happens if you are not using the refine edge tool, and if the threads or the object is a little bit out of the selection? What will happen? The blur destroys the pixel. The blur fades the pixels. The blur can spread the pixels. The color over here like this will spread out because of the blur, and you will and the volume of the object will increase, and it looks so awkward. I made this mistake many times when I started Photoshop, but now you can see I'm a pro, man. Okay, yes, this is the thing. This is the thing what I was saying. The areas which are out of the selection will fade out like this and will spread out like this. You can see when I'm not using the feather actually blur the sharpen edges, but there's a little bit need of them, like over here we need it, and over here we need it. Okay, over here we need it, there we need it. Okay, so we will use the feather tool, but in less amount. It depends on what you require. Okay, it depends on what you require. You're getting the point, I guess. Okay, now see the difference. When you blur the things, they spread out. When you blur the things, these are getting spread out. Okay, these are spreading out. Okay, now we're gonna spread it. And what to fix this blurry area, what to do, gonna just increase the contrast just so much. What if you are over selected, the things are over selected, like the selection is going inside the object or on the object? What will you do? You will shift the edges. In my case it's not, because I had selected it well. Okay, luckily it was selected very well, but I actually didn't need it. I'm not getting in minus. It's okay, it's perfect over here. There's a little bit out, a little bit out. What this will do, this will actually make difference in this bit area and this blurry area. You're gonna blur the area, and the area which is not blurred, the background which is not blurred, this will not blur the area. Okay, so I guess this is amazingly perfect. So output, select the output first. Okay, I don't need a layer mask. I didn't need a new layer. I didn't need a new layer with layer mask. I didn't need a new document. Didn't need a new document with layer mask. I just need a selection. So whatever you need, okay, is over here. Ready, set, go. Whoa, it's selected, I guess, perfectly. It's perfectly. Oh, as I increase it, as I increase and decreasing the edges, there was a mistake right there. Okay, overall it's okay. Now you can see no threads, a little bit, but these 2 pixels threads. Before there were more than 2 pixels. I can edit. Okay, so this will not affect, inshallah. There you can see. Number over here, I think there is almost no one. There are two. There are two. Okay, 2 pixels. Okay, just save the selection. Always do this because the selection is very, very important. If you lose it, you know how much hard will it take to select it again. Okay, never lose the selection, never lose it. So after the selection and defining the edge, the main thing is blur. What we do when a person is okay, first inverse the selection. How can you inverse the selection by shortkeys? Is to press Control Shift or Control or Command plus Shift and I on your keyboard. See, the selection is inversed. Now what people basically do? People go to blur gallery to blur, and they usually use box blur or Gaussian blur. Gaussian blur in these two is better. Okay, it's much, I mean, look like a real lens. Okay, you see, wow, it's blur. Wow, it's blur. No, it's useless. It's literally useless. Just focus on this area and this area. Okay, just focus on this area and this area. What is going on? The whole picture is blurred. See over here, the whole picture is blurred in the same quantity. We didn't want this. The whole picture is blurred on 20 pixels, right? And we didn't want it. We how a lens blur the area which is far from it, and the area which is near it, it focuses. Like the object is the most near and the most focused thing. So it's not blurred a little bit. It's not even blurred a little bit. Okay, but you can see this area is most blurred in the whole picture. This area is less, and this area is approximately not blurred. Okay, so we have to put a blur like this. Okay, we have to put a blur like this. We don't have to blur the whole image. We just have to stabilize the blur in the far areas and in the close areas. Let's get started. Go to filter, blur gallery, and tilt shift. Okay, now you can see this. You can see this on mobile phones application as well. You can, but there is not good selection. So Photoshop is the best. Everyone knows it's best. Okay, this is the center thing which is not gonna blur. This area is the area which is not gonna blur. This is area is gonna be blur less, and then this area is gonna be blur more and more, and this is gonna be area which will be the highest blurred area. Okay, so we want the least blur in this area. So we're gonna put it almost over here. We're gonna increase the blur. It can be increased from here, it can be increased from here. This is what you want to do. Okay, it totally depends upon you. Okay, I'm gonna put it over here where the blur gonna start. Okay, see a little bit like this. The blur is a bit more than required. Reduce it. Okay, I guess I'm doing it over here. Okay, you can do this. There is a thing. What I was explaining. The area, this is not blurred. This is a bit blurred. This is more, and this is extremely blurred. Okay, in this thing you can understand it. Okay, so we will go back to which is desired. The blur which is desired, I guess. Blur of 15 to 18 pixels is okay. It's okay. Okay, so now what we gonna do? Okay, let the distortion be 0 as it is. Okay, 0%. Okay, now some people say that we need bokeh in their background. We need bokeh. Okay, what? Okay, actually the tutorial of the bokeh light effects will be there soon, but not in this picture because there is no bokeh effect in this picture. Okay, you understand, I guess. So quality should not be checked. High quality should not be checked. Why? Because it will make the process slow. It can take more loading time to execute it. Okay, so I will not recommend to check it. Okay, if you are having a good PC or good laptop or anything, then you may go for it, but in my case I'm not gonna do this. So wait for the blur. It's coming. Oh, it's coming. It's on the way. Wow. Okay, let's deselect it. Press Control or Command on Mac and plus D. It's deselected. Okay, now you can see nothing is expanded, nothing is destroyed. No pixel is destroyed over even the hair on his chin or over here. Never good. Okay, now we're gonna see the before and after. Okay, oh yeah, it's amazing, isn't it? So this is the tutorial for today. I hope you will enjoy it. Please hit like button, share it, comment below, and just subscribe my channel, and do press the bell icon. Okay, thank you so much.